Okay, y'all, I just had to show you how thick this batter is. Whoa, moving the bowl. I double checked my recipe. Okay, and there it is. Sugar, butter, eggs. There's no liquid. So I'm going to put it in there. It does not say batter will be thick. It says just mix it until it's smooth. Pour it into the pan. Oh my goodness, y'all. This better come out right. Minimal ingredients. Inexpensive ingredients. Minimal preparation time. Who are they trying to fool? Oh my gosh. I think one of those little just plain juicers probably would have been better. But anyway, just had to show you this. Bye now. Hey y'all. I'm telling you. Let's talk about this cake I just made. It was so labor intensive using the juicer. You'd have to be on your deathbed before I would make you one of these cakes like that again. If I'm ever in another thrift store and I can remember, I'll try to find one of those wooden things or one of those little round juicers. Ridiculous. Same thing with the grater. If I don't have one of those little, whatever they call it, they're long like a spatula. Okay? Now, here's some things that I found that to me were wrong with this recipe. Now, sometimes recipes are just too wordy. I mean, they're too wordy. They tell you every little teensy thing. Here's what I found wrong with this one. First, it says minimal inexpensive ingredients. I'm with you there on the inexpensive ingredients. I had everything except the lemons. And they probably had one of those little shavers, and they probably had a little juicer thing, which would have made it much easier. So, but here's what I found. First of all, it does not tell you how thick that batter was going to be. It was so thick, y'all, I could hardly spread it around the pan. I did not use parchment paper. My cake came out fine. Bake 45 minutes. I took that cake out of the oven at 35 minutes. Okay. Then it says to make your syrup. It says pour on a warm cake that has holes poked in it. Okay. Now, it doesn't say whether you turn your cake onto a serving plate, a cake plate. Do you leave it in the pan? Doesn't say a word about that. It also does not say make the syrup ahead of time before you start the cake. It doesn't say once you make the syrup, let it cool a little bit. It doesn't say pour the hot syrup on the cake. It says pour it over a warm cake. I don't like any of that, y'all. I cooled the syrup down a little bit. I just could not imagine putting that almost boiling hot syrup over that cake. It's one layer, 8-inch cake. Okay, so y'all, I'm hoping it's going to turn out good. When it gets really, really, oh, by the way, the syrup tasted bitter. So I added about a teaspoon of powdered sugar to it to take that little bitterness out of it. I didn't put more granulated sugar because I wanted it to melt, and the powdered sugar just, you know, it melted right away. So when it's completely cool, then I will dust it with a little powdered sugar. Stephanie better just love this cake. In fact, if I had a lemon cake mix and a package of lemon jello, not pudding, but jello, I would make a poke cake, and I would have her try both of them and see which one she liked the best. Y'all, that was the biggest cleanup, biggest mess to make. I think I would have to say almost anything. Oh, there's a little hummingbird. I got to put them fresh food out there. I haven't seen them in a week or two. So anyway, sorry about that, y'all. I'm going to hook all these videos together, so they're going to be one long video. But I just had to tell you about that recipe. I cannot recommend it. It would have to be revised. So, and I'll also let you know, now see, if you look in the picture, that looks, the white part, yeah, I can't get that out of my fingernail. The white part either looks like a doily, or, let me hold that still. And the cake looks like it's still in the pan. Now, if I was going to leave the cake in a pan, I would have put it in my pretty pie plate. But it doesn't say that. It says to pour it in a cake pan. Maybe I don't read between the lines very well. Okay, y'all, I will talk to you later. Do something fun today. Don't make this cake. Don't make this cake. Bye now.